This is going to be 2014 Topps High Tech Baseball 2-box break 20, 30, and 31. And let's go ahead and screen share everybody in the break. All right, Charles F., you're at the top. Stephanie W., you're at the bottom. We're going to copy and paste this into random.org. As always, randoms 7 times. Here we go. There's 1. Here comes number 2, 3. Let's make it razzle dazzle. 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. Greg I at the top. Charles F., you're at the bottom. We're going to copy and paste this into our high-tech MLB baseball spreadsheet, which is right here. Boom. And let's make this real big as we read the names and teams off here to you. Greg I, you get the Diamondbacks. Stephanie W., Braves. Ed G., you have the Orioles. Kevin W., Red Sox. Mel G., you have the Cubs. Matt W., you have the White Sox. Joel, you got the Reds. Bruce M., you got the Indians. Kyle V., you have the Rockies. Greg I, Tigers. Lynn T. with the Astros. Scott O., you got the Royals. Bruce M. with the Angels. Kevin W., you have the Dodgers. Greg I. with the Marlins. Tim S., you got the Brewers. Mel G. with the Twins. Greg I., you have the Mets. Brittany G. with the Yankees. Terrence B., you have the A's. Lynn T., Phillies. Melissa and Ted H., you got the Pirates. Mike H., you got the Padres. Kevin W., Giants. Mel G., you have the Mariners. You also have the Cardinals. Charles F. with the Rays. Greg I., you have the Rangers. Lynn T. with the Blue Jays. And Charles F. with the Nationals. All right, any trades, teams, please do so now. High-tech 2-boxer, 20, 30, and 31 coming at you. Get you a couple baseball cards. Cardinals and Cubs for trade. Watch out. Yeah. Hey, Bruce, what's up, man? How are you, sir? All right, man. Good to see you, sir. All right, any trades? Hey, what's going on, Matt? How are you, buddy? All right. All right, Giants for Cardinals is confirmed. Is that confirmed, Giants for Cardinals, or no? I'm lost. Okay, it's confirmed. Okay, type confirmed. Yeah. Okay, please type confirm both parties. I would appreciate it. That way we have a confirmed trade, witness, and all that stuff. All right, thank you, sir. We got it. Got it. Thanks, guys. All right. All right, Giants for Cardinals. All right, Kevin W., you now have the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, and Mel G., you now have the San Francisco Giants. Is that correct? Yep, Mel G., Giants, Kevin W., Cardinals. All right. All right, sounds good. That's right, 5-star. That's right, Joey and I agreed. Let's get it rolling. All right, everybody, here we go. Nobody else is trading. I'm going to roll it. It's very exciting. Let's see if we can pull some monster hits out of here. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. All right, first up, there's a good hitter right there. Vladimir Guerrero. Look at this. Right here for the Expos. And that actually goes to the Nationals now. Charles F. That is coming out to you. Charles F. Vladimir Guerrero. All All right, here's a Sandy Koufax. Look at that for the Dodgers right there. Wow. Sandy Koufax. Ooh, man, what is this? It's a variation right here. Wow. That's a black and white variation for Andrew Heaney. Man, number 11 of 15. That's huge right there for the Marlins. Greg I. That is coming out to you. Greg I. Andrew Heaney. Black and white variation. That is nice. And then we're going to have a Edgar Martinez autograph. It is unbelievable. Who has the Mariners? Mel G. Mel G. No relation to Aaron G. Very nice. Mel G, nice hit, buddy. Right there, Edgar Martinez. That is a beauty. Sean, you got to get in the breaks, man. Nice hit, Mel. That's coming out to you. Beautiful. Big fan of that guy right there. Here's a George Springer. This should be, that is the Globe, I think, variation. That's cool. Springer right there for the Stros. Lynn T. There's Juan Gan. Right there, Juan Gonzalez. There's Mr. Smith. Got to call him Mr. because he's awesome. Mike Smith. And then Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers. All right. That was a great pack, by the way. Variation and a Edgar Martinez auto. Here we go. That is sick, man. Here's Mr. Ripken, Cal Ripken Jr. There's Robinson Cano for the Mariners. Here is a Johnny Cueto right here for the Reds. That should be numbered right here. Let's see here. 23 of 50 right there. And that's Joel coming out to you. Joel. Cueto variation right there. Very nice. And then we're going to have a George Springer autograph. Look at this for the Astros. Lynn T. That is coming out to you. Lynn T. Beautiful George Springer auto. Here's a Jason Hayward for the Braves. Chipper Jones also for the Braves. Mike Napoli. And then a Jose Canseco. All right. Jose Canseco. All right. Love that product. I'll do it for High Tech 2-Boxer 20, 30, and 31. Let's save that for YouTube.